What's up guys, Lewis here from Indiecredible, back with another video going through this week's indie game console releases. I just want to quickly apologise for the long delay on these videos. It's actually been 5 weeks since we released our last weekly release video, which was purely due to us just taking a month-long break from releasing any content to get our heads together, go through our content and just rejig how we do things. But we're back now and these videos are going to be back to being a staple of our weekly schedule. Without me banging on anymore, let's dive into what indie games are releasing this week, because warning now, there is a lot. Up first, we have got Tempest 4000. Now, Tempest 4000 is a retro-fueled arcade classic shooter based on the original arcade game Tempest. Controlling the iconic claw ship through the neon tube, you'll need to think fast and act even faster to survive the onslaught of the geometric enemies. Tempest 4000 has been an anticipated title for many retro gaming fans since its announcement last year. You can grab a copy of the game when it releases on PS4 and Xbox One on the 17th of July.
I'm 6 years old, and someday I'll find a way out of this forest. When I was young, I had 1,000 ideas for how to get out, but no way to make them real. Luckily, Dad gave me art supplies from when he was a kid. Now my ideas will come to life.
Upon first look, the Path of Motus may look like another generic 2D adventure game, but the Path of Motus actually brings a new and rather intriguing element to its combat. Playing as Motus, a young goblin looking to explore beyond the local woods, you'll need to traverse the terrain and build bridges towards your end goal. Unfortunately, standing in your way is a host of bullies who will use mean words to halt your adventure. How you respond to these words is key to you not only overcoming the mini battles, but also venturing beyond the woods. The Path of Motus is releasing on PS4 and Xbox One on the 17th of July. Mugsters is a bold, colourful and downright out there take on the classic Save the World game. After aliens have invaded and humanity is enslaved, it's up to you and only you to save the world. To do this, you'll need to solve a series of wacky environment puzzles in the open sandbox world, which can be done through the use of vehicles, traps and of course explosives. In fact, the only restriction in solving these puzzles is your creativity as a player. Mugsters is releasing on PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch on the 17th of July.
You know the drill, recruit. Take out this ship. Well, maybe you need a bigger gun?
Sticking with the theme of aliens taking over the world, Mothergunship is another Save the World game releasing this week, but drastically different to the previously mentioned Mugsters. This FPS meets bullet hell features one of the largest weapon customizations we've ever seen in a game. Once you've kitted out your ridiculously over-the-top weapon, it's time to lay waste to the relentless hordes of robotic aliens looking to conquer Earth. Mothergunship has a demo available now on Xbox and PS4 and is releasing as a full game on the 17th of July.
How can you even lift that thing? Pew, pew. Excellent. You're ready, recruit. Let's get moving.
Ice Cream Server is a button-mashing, arcade-style adventure game that challenges you to fill the universe with sweet, sugary flavours. The fact that kids hate veg has really got the evil broccolis back up, so much so that they are determined to rid the world of all flavour. It's up to you as the Ice Cream Surfer to save the day. Travelling through the 6 worlds and utilising 5 different characters' abilities, you will need to put an end to the evil broccoli's plan and make ice cream rule once again. Ice Cream Surfer is releasing on PS4 on the 17th of July. Frost is a game inspired by deck building games like Dominion and Ascension. The game looks to bring all the tense strategy of deck building into a tense single player experience. Frost, as the title may suggest, is set in a world being ruled by a ferocious, never-ending storm. Controlling a group of survivors in search of the refuge, a piece of land not being dictated by the storm, you're responsible for their survival. Everything from resources to ideas and dangers is represented through cards, and how you manage and play these cards is vital to your group's survival. It's the strategic deck building mechanic coupled with the charming artwork of Frost that's got us excited to play the game when it releases on PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch on the 17th of July. Mean McAllister is a bold and obnoxious, pumped up chicken on a mission to not only rescue his girlfriend, but also open a can of whoop-ass on anyone who is in on the kidnapping. For Mean McAllister is the Chicken Assassin. Chicken Assassin Reloaded is an action RPG with some surprisingly deep RPG mechanics. Tearing your way through the visually stunning levels, you'll need to rack up both XP and loot, not only to level up Mean, but also style him out, which in turn actually boosts some of your stats. Aside from the over-the-top story, Chicken Assassin comes with a variety of modes, including boss raids and survival missions. Chicken Assassin Reloaded is releasing on PS4 and Nintendo Switch on the 17th of July. The Mooseman is a dark and atmospheric tale based on the Finno-Ugric tribe. Playing as the Mooseman, a half-human, half-god character, you're able to see what the mortal eye can't. Using this skill, you'll venture through the different folklore world and meet some of the terrifying gods the tribe worshipped. Gameplay plays out in a puzzle fashion, where different elements of the environment will provide riddles for you to solve. The Mooseman is releasing on PS4 and Nintendo Switch on the 18th of July.
Build your very own cool car and drive it to victory.
Gotcha Racing is a fast-paced, multiplayer-centric top-down racer that originally released on the Nintendo 3DS back in 2014, and now it's making its way onto the PS4. To breathe fresh air into the top-down racing genre, developers Arc Systems have created an almost endless amount of customization in Gotcha Racing. Each unique part you use to build your vehicle will provide vital stats to help you be the first to the checkered flag in Gotcha Racing. Gotcha Racing is available now on Nintendo Switch and is coming to PS4 on the 19th of July.
Against friends, family, and other racers all over the world. Gotcha Racing Second.
The Long Reach is a dark, horror-inspired adventure game, and quite simply one of the best horror adventure games to release in recent years. Sitting tightly between classic 2D adventure and point and click, the game is set in New Hampshire, where a mysterious research project hasn't exactly gone to plan. This is not a save the day game, instead save yourself, and if you can find out more about the excellent narrative along the way, well then that's just a bonus. The Long Reach is available now on Nintendo Switch and PS4 and is coming to Xbox One on the 18th of July.
I have returned, and together we will craft you into the tool of my vengeance.
Hand of Fate 2 is a unique dungeon crawling RPG. What's unique here is the fact that the stages you play through are actually built up from a selection of cards, and how you approach these situations will challenge every ounce of your deck building skills. Set 100 years after the original, where death has found a new dealer for you to outwit, Hand of Fate 2 brings along everything that we loved about the original, but with even more meat to its bones. Hand of Fate 2 is available now on PS4 and Xbox One, but is releasing on Nintendo Switch on the 17th of July. Vertical Strike Endless Challenge is a fast-paced fighting jet game that challenges you to overcome waves of enemies and rack up the highest score possible. With 2 playable modes, anti-air and anti-ship, you'll need to master the maneuverability of your jet to defeat the different types of foes. Vertical Strike Endless Challenge is releasing on Nintendo Switch on the 18th of July. Detached is a narrative-driven space exploration game that plays out in the immersive virtual reality. After you have become trapped on an abandoned space station, you must make your way through the ghostly holes and complete sets of objectives to help you find your escape. But as you solve these puzzles, the fear of you not being alone starts to grow. Detached is releasing on the 19th of July on PSVR.
The game Pool Panic is quite simple to play. All you need to do is aim and shoot. Aim and shoot.
Pool Panic was first shown off last year during one of Nintendo's Nindy showcases, and now the time has come for this quirky physics-based adventure to release on the Nintendo Switch. Playing as the cue ball, you must make your way through over 100 stages of wacky ball potting fun. Pool Panic offers both a single player experience and a rather crazy multiplayer mode, and is releasing on the Nintendo Switch on the 19th of July.
A mouse hole, a birthday candle hat, a nightclub, a swampies, Russian dolls, and all sorts of other unexpected characters and scenarios that you'll zombies! Look out! Oh, sorry. Pool Panic, available July 19th on Nintendo Switch and Steam.
Tanzia is a classic-styled action RPG that plays out in 3D, much like the adventure game Oceanhorn. Set in the fantasy land of Tanzia, you play as a shaman who must embark on a quest to rid the world of the ever-corrupting evil. Your adventure will provide you with many spells to learn and recipes to master, which will no doubt be vital in you overcoming Tanzia's screen-intimidating bosses. Tanzia is releasing on Nintendo Switch on the 19th of July. Sausage Sports Club looks to be a brilliantly funny party game that the whole family can enjoy. Playing through a season of the hit TV show Sausage Sports Club, you'll need to overcome and win a series of physics-based puzzles and battles. The game can be played alone, but let's be serious, Sausage Sports Club looks to be the perfect addition to any pizza and beer couch battling game night. Sausage Sports Club is releasing on Nintendo Switch on the 19th of July. SPHEROIDS is a classic-inspired 2D adventure game where you play as Canadian Lucas, who's on a quest to save the world from the spheroids. After it's uncovered that the government have been hiding portals to alternative universes, all hell breaks loose. Even more so when the world realises that these portals contain spheroids, round creatures who want nothing more but to turn everything round. Playing as Lucas and his science geek companion Otto, you'll venture through 32 classic platform-inspired levels, all in the hope of becoming the hero yourself. SPHEROIDS is available now on PS4 and Xbox One, but is releasing on Nintendo Switch on the 20th of July. The final game coming to our consoles this week is Void Space Racing, or VSR for short. Now, VSR is a checkpoint-based racer set in the out reaches of space, just like the title suggests. The racing here, though, isn't for the faint-hearted, not just because of the blistering speeds you can reach, but also for the myriad of obstacles you'll need to avoid every single race. Completing story races will reward you with new stages and colours for your ship, all of which can be used in the game's local multiplayer races. Void Spear Racing, or VSR, is releasing on Nintendo Switch on the 20th of July. Well, that wraps up all the indie games releasing on your consoles this week. If you're looking forward to playing any of these games, then let us know in the comments below. And if you do like these videos, guys, then why not give us a little like? And if you like what we do at IndieCredible and want to keep up with the latest indie game news, previews and reviews, make sure you subscribe and go and check out indie-credible.com. Until next week, guys, thanks for watching and goodbye.